Hello, Aries. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general read from what we've been dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel and Found 53 Tarot Pictures Review as well. Thank you. All right, so let's see what's going on. Goodness gracious, Aries. They sure know how to start the party off right away with the devil energy. Talk about as stubborn as a goat. I mean, goodness. And as it kind of just progresses, just about as stubborn as a goat. Give them that. Persistent, but jeez. All that work and all that effort. Two more and I'll jump into this. Oh my gosh. All that work and all that effort. And it's just kind of like we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to jump the gun with it, but jumping into this, Aries, like I showed you, that devil energy is the first card out. I don't know if they're kind of like trying to present this shock and awe factor, but that is kind of how they present themselves initially, is shock and awe. It's kind of like, let me be devilish. Okay. That was kind of like a flare through the theatrics or the dramatic, I feel. You know, sometimes I'll make that smart ass comment about like to be or not to be, right? Was it Hamlet? Theatrics, kind of like performance. Are they the villain of your story, Aries? Are they the villain? Are they the, you know, toxic ex? What was that called? Arch enemy, arch nemesis. Goodness. I don't even know what this is. It's because it's mainly thrown, all this energy is mainly thrown back at them. Like there's so much fire. It's like a wildfire internally. There's so much fire going on with them that it's almost like they're having difficulties maintaining, controlling, balancing their own internal energies. And for some reason, it's almost kind of like where are they going and what are they trying to do with it? Is it constructive desire and burning fire, or is it destructive? Because what they're showing me to themselves, it's just fire unchecked. It's like unchecked passion, unchecked desire, unchecked, I don't know. It's just unchecked. But for some reason, it's almost like they're trying to literally work with this devil energy and almost like contain it. But they're having difficulties and struggles with it. And I don't know what that is. There's so much of a fluff and like a front and a facade and like I said, a theatrical, dramatic presentation to them. Um, that's devil. That's devil energy. That's Lucifer energy. They kind of like to go above and beyond and present themselves like, But what is this and what does this have to do with you, I wonder? Because it's almost as if they're kind of like morphing and shape shifting, kind of like, maybe they're into that shapeshifter energy. I don't know. But it almost seems like they're trying to perfect that devil energy of some sort of like illusion, some sort of like fantasy, some sort of temptation, some sort of mystery, fill in the blank here. It's all presentation and it's all for show. But why is there kind of this back and forth like itchiness to them of them not knowing necessarily like what to do about you? I don't understand this. In all this fluff and energy from the devil, there's the Eight of Cups. They're just kind of like, I'm over it. It's interesting. It's got, they're sort of, well, it's cute, it's adorable. You're in the devil energy, okay, Satan. Not today, Satan. And even they're kind of having this moment like, and it's like they're choking and they're like tripping up on themselves. And it's kind of like, now what? Now what are you gonna do? Kick rocks. And they don't know what to do, and that's kind of crazy. Idle hands are the devil's playthings. And you tell them no. Apparently, you told them no, Aries. Otherwise, this wouldn't be showing up this way. You tell them no, and it's while they're trying to shock and awe and cause this shock and awe factor for you. You telling them no has created this shock and awe within them of like, and it's almost kind of like they're stuttering over their own words, like trying to figure out like what to do with themselves. I would say not to let it get to their head or their ego or their persona, but too late. Too late. Yeah. They are showing me they're dealing with you though, Aries. So like I said, oh my goodness, there's that tower. So when they emotionally check out, they're like, cute though, right? Cute though, adorable. So it's kind of like when someone's like texting you super fast and it's kind of like, slow down there, Killa. Whoa there, paper tiger. Damn, look at this. That tower. Let me kind of just show you, Aries. That tower to the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know what that is. That is that energetically speaking, that is like their downfall. That is their downfall. Like I said, it's an energy of not today, Satan. Even though they still show me this consistent pursuit, because that's what that is, they still show me a consistent pursuit towards you, Aries. And like I said, that unchecked desire, that unchecked temptation. I kind of feel like this is them just being like, fuck it. I'm going to make a move. Fuck it. Yeah, and that's a check. That's a check. Ooh. That's a pursuit, but look at this. Yeah. They're playing you, Aries. They're playing you. They're playing you. Yeah, they're playing you. That is, oh my gosh. I mean, like I said, just the energetic process they go through, this is that energy of like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make a move. This is that energy where they've had time to sit there and contemplate and consider like what they're gonna do and how they're gonna make their move. Aries, I don't know. They're not straight. They're not straight. They're not being straight with you. It's just kind of like either shoot your shot, take your chance, just go for it. They're just kind of like that. Like I said, that energetic, that devil energy they're working with. It's kind of like shape shifting, control your figure, control your form. You're shape shifting there, cross watcher. That means you're masking and you're kind of a bit of a chimera. It's all like I said, it's all presentation, theatrics, and show. And that's why that tower takes place so fast. And even they're responding in such a way of like, well, fuck it. I mean, you took your chance. Or you want to, I don't know. But yet at the same time, you really don't want to, which is weird. It's like you do, but you don't, but you do, but you don't. Clearly there's not love there. This is them kind of emphasizing they just pursue or go after or chase whatever they want, whatever kind of like entices them, whatever they find themselves attracted to. And even afterwards, they're kind of like, meh. And they're like, they're trying to contemplate like, do I see it going anywhere? No, not really. Unfortunately, they're kind of looking at you, Aries, and more so the idea of how they could benefit personally from the situation. Benefits. Like, how could I use Aries to benefit my own situation? Excuse me, coffee. Yeah, they're looking for yeah. Ain't that interesting? Yeah, benefits. It goes back to benefits. And there's that Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's strategic. Playa. They love it though. What they're kind of saying is they love the chase, they love the pursuit, they love the hunt. Crosswatcher. How many are you actually in pursuit of? How many are you actually in pursuit of? Because you're showing me 3. Aries isn't the only one that you're pursuing. You're pursuing 3. I understand if you're single. That makes sense. You're kind of saying I'm just playing the field. So unfortunately, Aries, they're playing the field and they have you in their line of sight. There's the Ace of Swords. And there's the Five of Swords. Damn, okay, I guess hunt's over. That's them being like, fuck, I know I gotta walk. Okay. On the prowl again, Aries, heads up. They're sniffing around. Goodbye.